Okay, today we're going to be reviewing 3 yo-yos here. We got the YoYoFactory NorthStar, the Jensen Kimmit signature model, and also we got the Yo-Yo Jam Hitman, as well as the YoYoFactory Grind Machine. I wanted to show you first of all the boxing that they come in because I think it's kind of cool. The Grind Machine yo-yo has kind of a cool specialized box just for this yo-yo. And when you open it up here, they'll have a little slot here with the string and some trick book stuff and, you know, some extra little stuff in there for you. So it's kind of cool. Okay, we got them out of the box and we're ready to take a look at them. First of all, we're going to start off with the grind machine. YoYoFactory's grind machine. And the width on this is 2.22. Now keep that in mind because we're going to compare all of this. And we're going to compare it to a Dark Magic like I did last time. And the width on it, the diameter 2.2 from top to bottom, 2.22. The width here is 1.61. Cool thing about this yo-yo, I guess, the main feature is the grindability and the hub stacks. For its price, 30 bucks, you can't beat it. If you know, you see those metal yo-yos that have the hub stacks on them and you think it's cool but you can't afford them, why then you can go for the grind machine and get a cool grinding yo-yo as well as the hub stacks, and you can buy all the little accessories like the little rice stacks and all that other stuff. Let me take this apart for you. And in here they have the spacers. Rather than most of them just have the you know, the bearing in there with the adjustable gap. This has the spacers, which I'm not fond of because these spacers a lot of times will stick into the bearing. The bearing will spin fine, but it'll stick into the bearing and it makes it hard to get apart. See, let me show you here. I got a spacer. Oops! I got a spacer stuck in this one here, and the only way to get that out is you got to take like a knife and pry it and keep prying. A lot of times to screw up the spacer. But if you don't have a problem with that, why then that's okay, because if it's stuck in there and you're going to leave it in there, then it's no big deal. And it's got the slim K pads here as the response system, and it does have, it's a polycarbonate body, and it does have this special, let me see what they say it is here. It reduces friction, and what they say is that it's a special textured rim for this, and I thought it was all just a bunch of mumbo jumbo, but come to find out, it really does. I think what it does is it allows a lot of air to pass through while it's grinding. That makes it really smooth, and you can definitely feel a difference. Like on a Yo-Yo Jam yo-yo, you can really feel it grabbing, and this one just slides nice and smooth for grinding and stuff. And in order to get the hub stacks out, or you get the axle out, you just bang it on the table like that, and that comes out, and you can have your hub stacks come out. And it's got a little rubber washer here that will just pop off, and that way your bearing will come off. So you got 3 bearings in this yo-yo, and then your axle with the end cap here fits in there. So to put it back together, put the bearing on, we'll put our washer on, put the hub stack back on there like that. And it's hard, even when you take these caps off, it's hard to get your thumb in there. My thumb's too big to get like a thumb grind. I don't know if you have one without the hub stacks, if it's a little easier. But all in all, this is a pretty cool yo-yo, and if you want the hub stack and you want to play with that, for 30 bucks you can't beat this yo-yo here. Really cool. Doesn't weigh very much. It's all plastic, and it's only 64 grams, but it takes a C bearing that's going to fit all of your yo-yos pretty much. You know, a little difference here and there. But that's a grind machine. I think it's a really fun, good yo-yo, hub stacks, and for 30 bucks you can't beat that. What I got to do with the grind machine is measure it up against this dark magic. I do that because I believe that a lot of people have dark magic laying around, so you can get the idea of the size of dark magic that you know, and then compare it to another yo-yo, and you'll get a better idea. So back to the grind machine. You know, straighten out one edge. You can barely see it. It's almost exactly the same size. Pretty much the same size. The dark magic is a little bigger. So the grind machine measures the width of it is 2.22, and then the dark magic width is 2.21. So, I'm sorry, the diameter. So this says that the grind machine is actually a little bit longer in diameter than the dark magic. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like it's exactly the same. And now the width of it, they feel very, very close. Very, very close. Let's see. The the dark magic, the width is 1.63, while the grind machine is 1.61 in width. So the dark magic is going to be just a little tiny bit wider than the grind machine. All in all, it's pretty much about the same size, same feel. I don't think you could really feel a difference between these two.